What is the fastest way to edit a picture? I'm not a professional photographer. I just love taking photos and sharing them with my friends, family, and of course on social, especially while traveling. I'm able to share my photos fast because regardless of what camera I'm using, 9 times out of 10, I'm editing my photos on my phone in either Adobe Express or Adobe Lightroom for mobile. They're both beginner-friendly image editors with a lot of AI photo editing tools that make photography fast and easy because I'm rarely sitting at a computer editing photos like this. Over the years, I've realized that editing becomes easier when tools actually reduce steps, not just options. So I'm partnering with Adobe to show you some of my favorite AI photo editing tools inside Adobe Express and Adobe Lightroom for mobile that are beginner friendly. And by the way, if you're new here, I'm Hallease, filmmaker, storyteller, content creator, internetter. And on this channel, I document my chaotic good life. Subscribe, follow social media, all of the things. Let's get into this. So one thing that I love about Adobe Express the most is the built-in templates. They're so easy to use. So if you head over to the templates tab, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in carousel. And then of course, the first thing that pops up is Instagram carousel. Let's search for templates for an Instagram carousel post. I'm gonna go with travel because I'm outside in nature. And now you see there are so many templates to choose from. I like this local POV one, so let's go ahead and click in here with that one. And just like that, it's opened up, ready to go. So the first thing I wanna do is update the text, right? And it's really easy to do that. You just literally click and type. So I'm here in Georgia. And then with the bespoke tours, let's get rid of bespoke tours. I don't need that. So literally just close it out. And then I wanna replace the bike brand that you see there with my own personal branding, which is really easy to do in Adobe Express because literally I have all of my personal branding just uploaded to it already. I'm just gonna go to brands and navigate to where my personal brand is, found it, and click on it, boom. It's replaced it. Now you can't really see it there. It's kind of, the photo in the background's kind of messing that up. But that's okay, because I'm literally just gonna click on the photo in the background so I can change it. So with the background selected, I'm just gonna hit replace, and then I'm gonna replace with an upload. So I'm gonna navigate over to the effects for the photo itself. And I think what I wanna do is I wanna play around with the Photoshop filters. There's so many filters built into Adobe Express that you can easily use. I think I wanna go with the faded film. And then I wanna move my logo just down here where it's a bit more visible. And voila, our first part of our carousel post done. Now we can easily go through and adjust this that much faster. So again, rinse and repeat. This is like so easy. And then we notice our box is a little too small, easily navigate to that layer, move it. And then I just wanna move each of the little elements. Ba-da-bop. Adjust our text size, really easy. Now, I also just wanna auto enhance our photo just to make sure. Let's see what it thinks. Ooh, yeah, boom, second photo, done. Next, replace with upload, photo library. Ooh, I like that. And let's check out these Photoshop filters again. Ooh, even the golden hour, ooh. I like the way the golden hour looks on that, ooh. Oh, okay, last photo. Okay, so here's my photo of Mr. Hallease. Let's go auto enhance and see what it does. Ooh, yeah, I brought a couple of color tweaks out and whatnot. Really liking these Photoshop filters a lot. Like they just add a fun like look to the whole thing. I think the one I wanna play around with for this photo though is Amber Dusk. It's like really messing with 30% on that intensity. Really easy adjustments. And then the other thing I didn't mention is if you want to start to get granular, you can really easily. So heading over to adjustments. So I just upped the contrast just a little bit to give it that nice little punch that I wanted. And here we are. And from here, you can do a couple things. So you can just share it straight from Adobe Express, which is really neat. You can also schedule it from here, which is really cool. So you can actually log into your different social accounts, have them logged in through Adobe Express and schedule things to go live. Like it handles all of that for you really, really easily. And then of course you can always just download all of them directly to your phone. So that way if you wanna just, you know, sit on it for a second, you can. So what I would do, because this is a carousel, select all pages, and then I would also pick JPEG just to save some space on my phone. So with that, just hit download, and now I can do what I want. So I really can't stress enough how much I love using Adobe Express to just quickly edit photos and create content for myself so fast, especially with the templates. One of my favorite AI tools inside Adobe Express though is the remove background feature. So let's start off with this template, right? So we need to replace her with me. So we're gonna go to replace and then replace with upload. And there it is. Now, because we hit the replace button instead, it went ahead and made it black and white, but I wanna go ahead and turn that off. So I'm gonna go into the effects real quick and turn that off so we can just see the photo. And as you can see, like, I'm standing just in my doorway, the camera's askew, you know, like you can clearly see I'm in my room. Not the best, but literally all we're gonna do is hit remove background. Watch this, y'all. Like, I remember when that used to take forever. I've replaced myself easily. Let's hit auto enhance. Once again, amazing. We're ready to go. I really like this. We could also play around again with our effects that, like our Photoshop filters that we have. Let's do natural warmth. I actually really like natural warmth. Okay. Now all it is about adjusting the template to what we want it to be. So with backgrounds, I actually have a color palette that I like to use for a lot of my stuff. So I'm just gonna like have fun with that. My blue on the bottom, I'm gonna make my circle be my yellow gold color that I like to use for stuff. Now, of course, I am not whatever brand this is that built the template probably. So getting rid of those in the corner, and I'm just gonna add my own personal branding. We're gonna shrink down my logo, throw it in the corner. Perfect. I want to make my circle though a little bit bigger. I feel like we kind of lose it behind me. Did that, and I'm gonna move it, there we go, move it to the center. It didn't take me very long to do that at all. So the other thing I really love about Adobe Express is the resizing. So if I hit the resize button, it automatically will start to give you all the different sizes that it knows you probably need for social. I wanna change this to actually be an Instagram portrait post. So I wanna duplicate and resize because I also wanna keep my original square in case I wanna just use that later for something else, right? And so what it'll do, it'll actually give you 3 guesses of how it thinks it would look at that new size. I wanna go with this middle one actually. I think this middle one, yeah. You see it's already added it to our little project. I can unclick and then tap into this one and make some minor tweaks to it. Like I just kind of want to scoot the color up a little bit. Just like that, I have another asset ready to go. That being said though, let me show you some of my favorite AI features inside Lightroom for mobile. I want to show you how I edit some of my travel photography using Lightroom for mobile. Again, never setting up in front of my computer because I'm here, there, I'm everywhere, I'm having a blast. All right, so here's a shot of me in Barcelona at this beautiful cathedral. I mean, it's gorgeous. And as you can see, you know, no shade to any of them. There's a lot of people around in the background because they're all there to see the cathedral too, because it's really beautiful, right? But they probably don't want to be in my shot. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of all of them with the power of AI tools that are built into Lightroom. So we're gonna hit on the little eraser in the corner, and it's the first thing that pops up, remove extra people. We're gonna hit that. Just like that, it knows who the subject of this photo is and who probably isn't the subject of this photo. I'm gonna hit the check mark, they're gone. So that's great. The second thing I wanna do now, you know, I always love to see what it considers to be a good auto enhance. So I always check with that first. All right, it kind of built up a few different colors, brought out the warmth of the photo overall, which I really like. One of my favorite features in Lightroom for mobile is the quick actions, because there I can use AI-powered masking to do some really awesome stuff. So right now I could tell it to select the subject, which is probably me. It finds me, creates a mask of me that easily that I can then now go into and make even more adjustments. So with that mask selected, I can up my exposure. Then within quick actions, there's scene enhance, which gives me even more creative control. Letting it detect everything in the image, and then from there, messing with a few things. So something I really love to play around with is the artificial ground. Just again to like separate myself from the overall look of the photo. Okay, so here's where we started. As you can see, really simple photo to where we landed. I love it. Now, the other thing we can start to do is think about aspect ratios. So if we want, we can make sure that we have this set up the way we want. So if we want to make an Instagram story version of it, easily set it up, ready to go. Now with this photo, this is actually a time when I was visiting San Francisco, checking out a local park in the area. And with this one, I think the thing I really want to do is I want to mess around with just the background, right? So again, I love an auto enhance. It's just one click and it looks great. So I want to mess with the sky a little bit in this photo. We're kind of losing it, clipping it a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. So with the sky selected, I just want to drop that exposure down. Yes, have that blue continue as much as possible to the ocean. I also want to dehaze it just a little bit. Now I want to head over to my masks, and you can see the sky is now represented by a mask already. Okay, now the other thing I want to do is I want to do like almost like a linear gradient, okay? This is something I love playing around with a lot in Lightroom because it can just really give an interesting perspective, yes, on what you can do in a photo. When you get down to the bottom with me, here in the bottom left corner, it's quite bright compared to getting to the ocean. So what if we just drag and create a big gradient, a huge gradient, right? And then from there, let's just kind of drop our exposure down just a little bit, just so it all kind of feels like it's in the same world, you know what I'm saying? I also want to drop the contrast. Yeah, when we drop the contrast too, we get more of the texture of the path that I'm on, which I really like. I'm gonna mess with the blacks just a smidge. All right, so here's where we started. And boom, here's where we're at with the final. Love it. All right, last photo. This I took in Puerto Rico. And so again, with this one, I already know I want to select the sky for sure. Ooh, and here's the other thing. Through all of this, Lightroom can give you little suggestions of what it thinks. Like, hey, wanna try this? Wanna try that? Look at this, dark drama, boom. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I think the first thing I wanna do though is I wanna just dehaze the sky a bit. That's fun. And then I want to drop the exposure. Yep. So now that that's done, I want to get away out of masking completely and just overall do some things to the photo. Overall, I just want to up the contrast of the photo because I like it. I like how stark it is. I like how we get the texture of the fortress walls against me. I think that's really fun. And then highlights, I want to drop the highlights a little bit because again, that really brings out that texture that much more in the photo. And that's simple. Now let's hop over to our masks and find me. We're gonna add a new one. Select subject. Of course, it detects me quickly, easily, love that. And then I'm gonna do some fine tuning for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually kind of wanna be, contrary to what you would maybe expect for a photo like this, I kind of want to have a little bit of contrast and like texture to me as well, but also I want to up my saturation a bit. Yes. And up my temp. Yeah, there we go. Be a little warmer. Yes, comparatively. And you see everything I'm doing, it's just doing it to me. So here's where we started. Boom. Stark, fun, contrast. So yeah, the masking in Lightroom for mobile, unmatched. I love using it to easily and quickly touch up photos, completely change things, remove people from the photo altogether. It's a wonderful tool. So how do I edit an image? Using Adobe Express and Adobe Lightroom for mobile. That's how. Easy to use tools don't mean we have to sacrifice results. So let's recap everything we've learned so you can pick the right photo editor for your task. Adobe Express on mobile is great for quick photo edits, auto enhancements, and removing backgrounds for social posting and stylized designs. It's such a great all-in-one tool for marketers, content creators. If you're someone that loves to do carousel posts like on Instagram and TikTok, etc., Adobe Express is amazing at all of that. And Lightroom for mobile is an AI powerhouse right at your fingertips. It is the app that I always go to whenever I'm wanting to create stylized photos for my Instagram, especially in my lifestyle content. Lightroom for mobile is amazing. Transferring my photos to my phone, or even just photos I've taken on my phone with smart masking, generative remove, generative fill, all the generatives. And as a casual user, Lightroom in general will grow with you. As your skills inevitably evolve and get better, these apps can grow with you as well. So whether you're using them on mobile or switching over to their desktop equivalents, AI tools abound that can help you do whatever you want to do. So you don't ever have to wonder, how do I edit an image? You can't go wrong with either, so you might as well try both. Check them both out and let me know what you think down in the comments. Again, I'm Hallease, endeavoring to persevere as always, and on this channel, I document my chaotic good life. Subscribe, follow social media, all of the things. Toodles, y'all.